When you log into Canvas, the first thing that you see is you see your dashboard screen. Your dashboard screen consists of a number of course cards. That's what these little guys are called. They're called course cards that will help you navigate through your different Canvas courses. Now, I'm going to spend a little time talking about how your courses may be set up, but each instructor has the freedom to set up their courses any way they choose. So when you enter a course, you're just going to click on the course title. And ordinarily, the most common way for an instructor to set up their course is to use the modules. If you click on the modules page is a linear structure that will take you through your course page by page in the order that it was designed to be presented. So if I click on the first item here on the list, if I go through this particular page and I complete all the content on this page, and I get all the way down to the bottom, what I'll see at the bottom is I'll see this button that says Next. This Next button will take me to the next item in line in this module that needs to be completed. That next button will continue to appear on every subsequent page that you need to complete until you've either completed that module or your instructor has decided that you need to stop at that point. That is the most common way for you to navigate a Canvas course. Now, again, your instructor has the freedom to put together their course in whatever way they see fit. So you may not find your course set up this way. What you might find is you might find that your instructor has set up your course so that your content is found under the assignments link. Under the assignments link, what you'll see is you'll see a list of assignments. You'll know that it's an assignment because of this little icon alongside the title. If it's an icon that looks like a pencil and a piece of paper, that means it's an assignment that you have to complete. Usually it means that you either have to attach something by an upload or you have to fill it out right here in Canvas, one or the other. It could be either one of those. But that's your indication that it's an assignment. Now, your quizzes might actually be found under the quizzes link. The quizzes link will show you what your quizzes look like. You can tell what that looks like because the icon looks like a rocket. So your quizzes link is one that looks like a rocket. Now, just because it's called a quiz doesn't mean your instructor actually has made it a quiz. It might just be an assignment that has questions that need to be answered. But those are typically found under the quizzes link if that's a link that your instructor has made available to you. Now, as I said before, if the instructor is using the modules delivery, what you'll find is you will find those same items right here in your module. There's a quiz, there's an assignment. Anything that looks like this piece of paper, that's a page. And usually that's just informational in nature. That means information that you have to read or possibly view if there's a video attached to it. Now, the other important page that you need to look at is you need to look at your syllabus page. So here on your syllabus screen, what you may find is you may find your syllabus pops up automatically, like this particular syllabus did. However, it may not. You may click on your syllabus link and your screen might look like this. And that's okay. If you want to see your syllabus, though, if you want to see the hard copy of it and potentially even download it to print it out, you would just click on the title. It would open it up in the preview, and then you have the option using this little icon right here to download a copy to your computer if you want to save a copy or potentially print a copy. Some people like to check things off as they complete them. So making sure that you follow through your syllabus, you read through it carefully, and you understand what the course expectations are as they are set by your instructor. So when I mentioned earlier that the modules delivery model is the most common delivery model, if that's not what your instructor uses, you will find that information here in your syllabus. So it's really important for you to read through the syllabus very carefully. So a couple of quick things to know as far as using Canvas and navigating Canvas. What you'll see is you'll see two different menus. You'll see this menu here on the left side that's in the CLC sort of blue. And then you'll see this other menu that's kind of a white menu with blue lettering. Here's the difference between the two. This menu here on the far left is called the global menu. That means this menu is the same for everyone. The only big difference that you'll see that I have on my menu that you don't is you'll see that I have an admin link, but you won't have that on your screen. This next menu here in the middle, that's your course menu. And this menu might actually be different from course to course to course because your instructor has the ability to turn some of these links on and off if he or she doesn't use them. As a matter of fact, if you look at this course, I'm actually in the instructor view right now. You'll see all these icons that have this little eyeball with the line through it. These are actually not visible to students right now. So if I looked at this from the viewpoint of a student, you can see that my course menu actually looks very different. This might be what your course menu looks like. You could use these different links to get you around your Canvas course. If you get lost and you can't seem to find your way around, you can't seem to get back to where you need to go, your best bet is to click on Dashboard and then just click on the course card for the course that you're planning to re-enter. If you can't seem to figure out what to do, your first option would be to contact your instructor. Your instructor's information typically can be found on the syllabus. If you open up your syllabus, you usually see your instructor's email information right here at the top of their syllabus. If you are having trouble reaching your instructor, you also have the option of clicking on the help link in the global menu. And in the global menu, you have two options. You can either do a chat with Canvas student support. Now, I will tell you that this chat takes you to Canvas support. This doesn't take you to a person who works for CLC. This is the global Canvas support system. Same thing here, this phone number, Canvas support hotline for students. So you can call that number and speak to someone over the phone as well. So these are two options that you have. And then your other option would be to call the CLC help desk if you want assistance with something that is more tied to like your login or your password or something like that.